Hi, it's the Rev Pipster here. Looking at this video, James R. White exposed. It actually comes from this HeavenClear has put this up, and it's actually, as you see up here, well, you can't see very well because the type of font it's in, it's colour. It's an excerpt of ridiculous Bible perversions published by a chap called Husky. 394. That's the actual page he's on. Okay, Husky 394 holds to a one of the more extreme King James Onlyist positions. I say extreme as I'll explain a little bit in a minute. But he's gone through, as we said earlier, the interpretation of Scripture, the application of Acts 17, the use of symbols, and he's gone through with some Bibles such as New King James, and as he does later in here, the New American Standard Bible, for having what he calls occult symbols here. And he's basically going to talk about another specific Bible here. He doesn't identify the actual translation of the Bible itself. This is what he has to say about it.
Video. But next, let's look at another one. Here's a rather interesting one I found. Order of the Eastern Star, the women's branch of the Masonic Lodge, one of the branches. But here's a gift Bible, and you have an inverted pentagram, which is a symbol of Baphomet, the goat of Mendes, or whatever. It's an occult symbol. Order of the Eastern Star is what that means. And of course, down here, if you know anything at all about witchcraft, you know that they have their earth and fire and water and, you know, all of that. The 5 different colors there. You have blue, yellow, white, green, red. So this is, you know, an occult symbol on a Bible. And also, by the way...
Okay, let's pause that there. He goes on to put some other views about it, linking the publishers, HarperCollins, with publishing the NIV, and the fact that they also, Zondervan, who are owned, I understand from what he's saying, HarperCollins owned them, and Zondervan publish NIV, HarperCollins publish the Anton LaVey's the Satanic Bible. And so he says basically you buy one, you're giving money to the other. Okay. I've actually got, okay, I agree with him. The symbol, the occult symbol of the pentagram, inverted pentagram, is a sign of Satanism. I agree with him on that one, and it's out of place. I don't know if this white star order or whatever it is part of Masonry or whatever. I don't know. But one thing I do know is which rather is a little bit strange. Well, a couple of things I want to bring to your attention. One, yes, witchcraft is earth-based. Witchcraft and Satanism, although from a Christian perspective have the same origin, witchcraft and Satanism are 2 different religions. Okay, and a witch would be extremely offended because they don't believe in Satan as a person, and they would be extremely offended, and you actually show your ignorance if you were to accuse them of being Satanists, because they don't realise they're Satanists. They don't know it. They would be extremely offended. Secondly, the use also of combining the occult symbol and saying that because the Bible has got different coloured ribbons here, does that mean that all Bibles who have different coloured ribbons are therefore occult purposes? It's some sort of occult message involved? That's not a logical argument, because I mean, I've got bookmarks which have ribbons on, and different colours that you can, especially when you're planning something big like a Bible, where you've got lots of pages involved, and you're going through it to actually do some study and you want to put a marker in, you need several different colours so you can remember what these are. So that's not a valid argument which he's putting there to say that this symbolises occultism. But one thing I do want to say is he doesn't identify what version of the Bible is Gift Bible is. He doesn't talk about the translation of it. And I've got a Masonic Bible here. It's got the Masonic symbol and the Masonic lodge name and number on here. It's got a Masonic charge, the Mason's charge, in the front. It's got a dedication page with Masonic symbols in the front. It's got before the maps and appendices with Egyptian images, Egyptian and Babylonian plates, etc. Some photographs of things in the back. But this is published by Oxford University Press, who also published the King James Bible, who were one of the original universities to be involved in the translation of the King James Bible. And in here is the King James Bible. And I'm just wondering why, after making such an argument on the New King James having the Celtic cross, why later on he uses that symbol of the pentagram, reverses it to go up the right way to be a 5-pointed star connected with witchcraft, and then highlights, as you'll see later on in the video if you watch it, pulls out a New American Standard Bible with a 5-pointed star that's not exactly the same shape as a pentagram, and then says, it's got a 5-pointed star on it, interesting, That's a misleading argument. And here he doesn't identify this Bible and its translation with the Satanic symbol on. My research says the preferred Bible of choice is Freemasonry, is the King James Bible. And I'd be interested to know just why he doesn't highlight the translation. Because if he doesn't like the NIV, he doesn't like the way the New King James is published, and he doesn't like the fact that some editions have these symbols on which he thinks are occultic, he's quite happy to say it's New King James. He's quite happy to say it's a NASB. He's quite happy to say it's NIV. Why won't he identify this Masonic Bibles that he's got there? Because most Masonic Bibles are King James. Why wouldn't he not identify that? Thanks for listening. Have a think. I'll be interested to hear your responses and views.